Hey guys, I'm John from the Legacy team, and I've got Chris with me today. We're going to talk a little bit more about Chris's 2-day training. Chris, tell me, why do we have people come in for our 2 days of training?
Well, 2 days of training is a pretty awesome experience. When you come here, we do this for a couple of reasons. One is we see that customers can greatly increase their kind of learning process and speed that up immensely if they come here for that 2 days of training. It does a couple of other things for us as well. It allows you to get immediate feedback to your questions. There's nothing better than jumping on the machine, having it do something, and then going, why did it do that? And you can get that immediate feedback. It's pretty powerful to do that. It's pretty cool. Another reason is because you can build parts on all 3 workstations immediately. We'll go through the setup procedures to build that confidence so you're not scared of pushing that go button. I remember the first time I had to do that on my first CNC, I was scared to death when I was running my first CNC machine. It's nice to have that, again, someone looking over your shoulder, making sure you're doing those things correctly, get that immediate feedback so you can build that confidence, eliminate that fear. The last thing is when you participate in the 2 days of training, it will extend your warranty from 90 days up to a full year.
So Chris, when I come out to training, what am I going to learn?
That's a great question. The 2 days cover quite a lot.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it can seem overwhelming, but we make sure that we cover the essentials when we get started.
What are those essentials?
So the first thing is that we have the 3 workstations. We're going to cover the setup procedures for all 3 workstations and have you cutting parts for all 3 of those workstations.
Okay.
Build that confidence again on using the machine. Next, we're going to go over how to cover some fixturing, how to hold down parts in each one of those situations. And then we also go into what if you were to make mistakes with the machine? How do you recover from those situations so you can get the machine producing as fast as possible? Last thing we cover is also resources, both third-party resources and trusted resources that we have experience with and that we've received feedback from our customers. We have full lists for you to say here's things that we've tried and tested, such as software, cutters, the fixturing, anything on the board when it comes to using the machine. Probably the most important thing is that we want to make you successful as fast as possible.
So Chris, say that I've already run a machine for several years working at another cabinet shop or something else. Do I really need to come out just to learn the Legacy CNC?
That's a valid point. I always find value in receiving the training, even if you have existing experience.
Okay.
We have a lot of customers that have been in that same boat. They either had past Legacy machines and then upgraded to other systems, or maybe they had other CNC systems and then got incorporated with the Legacy team here and had their first their Legacy system in their shop. In all those scenarios, we still recommend that you come here for the 2 days of training. One is, the main purpose is because you have so many different features and capabilities on the Legacy machine pertaining to other platforms that it's just nice to know those nuances and slight changes so you can, again, get to that successful point as fast as possible with minimum mistakes. With the Legacy CNC machine, we have so many exclusive features and options with the platform that it's just a better experience for you if you're able to come and learn that with someone to hold your hand through that process. Again, we just have so many customers that have an overall better experience and speed up that learning curve when they do come here for the 2 days of training.
So Chris, say I'm looking at a Legacy machine and I just want to come out and attend the training before I buy. Can I do that?
Yeah, we've had that situation happen many times. Obviously, the purpose of training is to support the customers, to get them going, but there are many scenarios where clients or prospects are looking at purchasing and they have that one question is, how difficult is it to really learn and operate the machine? And yeah, we invite them to come here for that training experience and we'll get you covered.
Very cool. So say I'm running a different CNC machine and I just want to come out to get trained a little bit more on CNCs in general. Does that help me?
Probably not so much. I mean, the controller interface is different, the features and options are different. Yeah, they have similarities on how you set up positions, but I would say that it probably wouldn't be the best to try to get training on a different machine from Legacy.
Like you've previously stated, there's a lot to training over these 2 days. What if I forget a little bit? Can I go back and review some of the training?
That's probably one of the most asked questions I get when people are here for training is, okay, how am I going to remember all this? And yes, we're able to support with that. On our new website, legacywoodworking.com, we've currently uploaded a lot of these operation videos on the training tab of the website. So you're able to review a lot of the content that is covered here during the training as well. Eventually, we'll have everything uploaded on all the content and information that we cover here during the 2 days of training to, again, give you all that information if you're not able to come here for those 2 days.
So Chris, let's assume that I'm a small business owner, right? And I'm the owner. I want to learn how to use the machine, but I'm not going to be the main operator. Can I bring someone with me?
Yeah, so we have a pretty flexible schedule, or it's not a huge space to hold, like, say, 40 people in the training. We do have a limited amount of space, but yes, every single operator is able to bring a plus one. We've had many situations to where, like schools, for example, they've brought almost like their assistant students, that assist in their classes.
Yeah, their top students.
Exactly, and they'll bring, sometimes 2 to 4 of them, and we've incorporated that into the training. That's okay. So most of the time you can bring your plus one. Just talk with us to let us know, just so we can prepare accordingly and we can get you covered.
Awesome. So now that you've gone over all of the training and what's involved, I got to ask 3 more questions.
Okay.
How much does it cost? How do I register? And how often do you have it?
Perfect. Currently the cost is nothing. And so you get pretty much the only expenses would be the travel expenses of coming here to training. So we got you covered. That's incorporated with the purchase of your CNC machine currently.
Okay.
How to get registered is on our current website. We are uploading a calendar to show the dates of when the trainings will take place. They take place about once a month right now, but you'll be able to call to register directly. So again, we only have so much space to handle so many customers at a given time, so we just want to keep track of how many people are actually coming. So please call the 801-491-0010 number, and you can always talk to anybody here in the office about registering for the training, and we'll get you covered.
Very cool. Well, thank you for spending some time with me this afternoon. We talked a little bit more about the 2-day training.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Hopefully that's helped you guys. If you have any questions, again, call us on that 801-491-0010. Thanks. We'll see you guys in the next one.